What's up everyone, Lion Roar here, and Empires and Puzzles has brought us some brand new Guardians, including just a totally brand new hero named Guardian Hippo, and a couple of costumes, Guardian Gazelle and Guardian Jackal. So today I'm going to cover them, break them down, and give them some grades. But first, download Bloodline Heroes of Lithus, a mobile RPG action fighting game where you can marry your champions to create new and unique hybrids. Use the link in the description to start with some free stuff, including golden diamonds. And I'd be honored to have you join my server so you can play alongside me. Simply click on your profile, settings, then change your server to S462. See you hopefully soon. Alright, so let's start with the brand new hero. This is not a costume. This is a hero we have not seen yet. And then I'll get to the costumes. So Guardian Hippo is a 5-star legendary blue hero of the Barbarian class. And of course also part of the Guardian family. So just as a reminder, and I'm not going to keep going through this, but heroes become stronger when teamed with other unique heroes of the same family. It's a bonus for 2, 3, 4, or 5 heroes, and that's a bonus of 5, 10, 15, or 20% to defense, and 4, 6, 9, or 13% to healing. You also get the event hero bonus, of course, so if you pair these together in the event, you're going to get special perks that way. Alright, with the max power preview on, the stats are 967 attack, 879 defense, and 1805 HP. And when we take that off, that's a pretty good attack. The defense is actually kind of lower for heroes that they're releasing in today's day and age, but it's not terrible. It's not like super low or anything. The HP is pretty good at 1483 there. Brutal support is the special, and here you go. Strap in, fast speed. After any other ally casts their special skill during the next 3 turns, this character deals 225% damage to all enemies. And then all allies get plus 34% mana generation for 3 turns. So it's simple. There's not a lot of text. This is just a whole lot of damage and a whole lot of mana generation. And I want you to consider something. I want you to pretend you're attacking Guardian Hippo. And Guardian Hippo's on the defense of the opposing team. Once you set Guardian Hippo off one time, which is at fast speed, by the way, so pretty quickly, it just speeds up the rest of the team. So now that 3 turns where special skills can go off is going to like always be up. This is a pretty scary hero. And in fact, I want you to consider something else. I want you to imagine that you're facing a defense of Guardian Hippos, like where everything on the opposing side of the battlefield is Guardian Hippo. Oh my dear Lord. That would be something, just saying. I don't know that there's anyone out there going to do that. I would love to see a video of that if anyone's going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't chase heroes generally, especially after I got punished chasing Krampus. Just, you know, I'm still bitter. But anyway, this is a really interesting hero. Definitely think it has the potential to be overpowered. And when you pair Guardian Hippos together with other Guardian Hippos, oh my gosh, like think about all that damage going up. I would totally go sword path on this, by the way. And I think you could do the crazy things that are going through my mind right now, whether you put Guardian Hippo on offense or on defense, especially in like events and tournaments. And would this be good against the Titan? That might be the only weakness I see here, is it's not like amazing against the Titan. It doesn't have any of those special characteristics you're looking for, except for maybe the mana generation, but like you really want to be increasing attack or decreasing defense or something like that. But I'll tell you what, the increased mana generation, you know, once that goes off once, dang, you know, like that might just be good enough to make it on a Titan team, so that all those other effects are going off faster. You know, it depends on if you're using battle items and how much you're using them, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this is overpowered. And they get better as there's more of them. So have fun, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and give Guardian Hippo an A, which is the highest grade on my tier of grading. I started doing the grading before like the special gaming grading scale came out. So if I could redo all my grading, I would totally use the typical gaming scale, but I'm just using like a regular A, B, C, D, F scale. And so this is an A. Top tier, overpowered hero. I think she's going to be amazing. Next up, we have a Guardian Gazelle costume. This time, Guardian Gazelle is a fighter as compared to the original where she was a druid. Fighter is better. That is one of the best classes, so a little upgrade there. Then taking a look at the Guardian family bonus again, you've got that, and now the costume bonus, because this is a costume, of course. So that's an increase of attack 5%, defense 5%, health 10%, and mana bonus, which is the most important part, 5%. You can see max power preview, 970 attack, 960 defense, 1605 HP. When we take that off, you can actually see that the HP is pretty low. The defense is moderately low too, just like the last one. But that's kind of been the theme, I think, with a lot of the Guardians, is they tend to be glass cannons, fragile but really high attack. So do consider that. Now, the special is nothing earth-shattering. Removes all status effects from all allies except the caster. Removes even status effects that are otherwise undispellable or uncleansable. Recovers 48% health for all allies, which is a difference from the regular side, which was more of like a heal over time type of deal. For 4 turns, all allies except the caster start dancing the Dance of Spirits. And now this looks a lot like the regular side, but just with different numbers, plus 110% attack. It's probably the thing that is most valuable about Guardian Gazelles, increasing the attack. That's a lot of attack increase. Reduces all received damage by 30%. That's pretty good. Gives immunity to new status effects. If the caster dies, the dancer receives 120 damage and their mana is reduced by 100%. This effect can't be dispelled, but it gets removed if the caster dies. All right. So this isn't so different from the regular side, but the numbers are a little beefier. So I think what you're looking at here is just like an upgraded Guardian Gazelle. And she's fine on defense. Probably not in the top tier of yellow heroes for defense, but as a fighter, better. And now probably I would imagine you would see more Guardian Gazelles than regular Gazelles on defense because of just even the fact that it's a fighter. But also, if a defense is trying to put together like an area of effect annihilation type of team, she's going to be excellent for that. Stick her on a flank, probably left flank. And then, the big damage dealers can go off and just annihilate a team. However, she does tend to be a better offensive hero than a defensive hero. So I think, in raids and wars and things like that, great for offense where you can put synergies together, especially when you get to plan for what you're going up against with all this like cleansing and preventing of statuses and stuff like that. You can totally wreck defense's strategy with this. So I think she's going to be a little better on offense than on defense. And she's just excellent against the Titan. Because again, for Titans, we're looking for those effects that increase attack, that debuff defense, stuff like that. And we want to stack those things when possible. So an effect like this is going to stack on top of like Mickey or, I don't know where you're at in the game, but Wukong or Ranveer or whoever else you're using that does that type of Titan attack increase that stacks with this regular attack increase. So, I think she can be used in a lot of places, even events and tournaments. She's just very flexible. You definitely want that attack. If you're trying to speed run, you want that attack increase. And that protective factor that she brings too. So great hero here. I think I'm going to give Guardian Gazelle an A- because of the flexibility. She's never going to win a game on her own. That's why she's not going to be an A. She's not overpowered or anything like that. But boy, does she ramp up the strategy that you're using with the rest of the team. She makes every other hero better. And that is why she is such a good hero. And last and least, Guardian Jackal. Now, I don't usually cover epic heroes anymore because they're just much easier to get and people get them and can play around with them and kind of figure them out too. It's a harder decision on whether to level up a legendary hero where you have to put a lot of resources in it to make it what it is. And if you waste a lot of resources on it and then decide it's not good, then, what are you going to do? But I'm going to take a look at Guardian Jackal because this is a hero who for a long time, and I mean a long time, like even when my roster has been filled with legendary heroes, I still found ways to use Guardian Jackal because the elemental defensed it down. Like, you don't usually see that in epic heroes. And so, the regular side, gives negative 54% defense against holy heroes. So for a lot of people, this was the only way they could do the yellow elemental defense down. There's a couple new heroes now that are legendary, but they're still like kind of hard to get. So for a lot of people, this was the way they did elemental defense down. And Guardian Jackal's rogue, great class there. So how does the new one stack up? Well, Barbarian class, not as good as rogue. And Guardian Jackal, if we check this other side here, glass cannon. I mean, that was the one weakness of Guardian Jackal in the past. The attack had always been about as good as a legendary hero, but the defense was always like one of the weakest of all the epic heroes. So it would die easily, but if you could sneak in with the very fast speed, a hit, that's all you really needed in the past. So taking a look at the stats now, remembering that they get the bonuses we've already covered. 808 attack. That is like that is in the legendary hero range still, but not quite as detrimental as the 973 you see over here. 760 defense. It's fine. 1540 HP. Now remember, that's max power preview, so you can basically get like legendary hero stats out of an epic hero. If we take that off, it's 675 attack, 666 defense, and 1236 HP. So the new special, which I expected to be somewhat similar to elemental defense down, or for them to do something creative with the elemental defense down, and we got nothing like that. Severing Strike, very fast still. All right. Deals 280% damage to the target. Before that was 270, so they've increased the percent, but they've lowered the attack stat. Do take note of that. The actual damage output's not going to really be that different. The caster and nearby allies get plus 94% defense against dark for 3 turns. Ugh. That's terrible. That is absolutely atrocious. I mean, fine, like plus 94% defense is strong, but like this costume's got nothing going on. There's no benefit to running this. It doesn't have the superpower it had before. The art is kind of cool, I guess, but I would just get this to collect it. However, would I level up the costume? Yes, I would. Why? Because it's making the best part of Guardian Jackal even better. The regular side, of course. So if you get the costume, it's worth like taking it and leveling it up and getting the costume bonuses and, you know, beefing up the regular stats over here. I mean, that net 973 attack on an epic hero is fantastic. You basically got a 5-star hero here on the regular side if you level up the costumes. That's what I would do with it. That's why I wanted to talk about this hero. The costume is garbage, but it makes the regular side, which was one of the best things going for epic heroes to begin with, even better. So I'm going to go ahead and give the costume an F. But the regular side is still an A, and an even better A than it was before. Alright guys, if you enjoy watching this video, make sure to tell me in the comments what you think about my speculation, your speculation. If you get any of the heroes and get to use them, I want to know about it. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, and I will catch you in the next one.